Everyone. Good evening, everyone. I see a lot of people that I know and some that I don't know, but at the end of this night, I'm very sure we will be more than just acquaintances here. So, without wasting time, Khadijat, how many minutes did you give me so that I can time myself?
You have 15 minutes. 15
Okay.
minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, because I'm going to be very practical, this is going
Okay.
to be a very practical session. So,
Good evening, ma'am, Mrs. Indara.
good evening. Good evening.
Yeah,
Nice to meet you.
to hear your voice. Thank
Good
you.
evening. Please, while we are at it, if you have questions, just drop it in the chat box.
It's
I will
fine.
address them as we go on. Okay, so can we start now?
Yeah, you can, please.
Okay. Good evening again. Thank you so much for coming for the first series. We'll be having subsequently, we'll be having more, but this is the first time Intentional Living series is taking off, and I'm quite impressed with the number of people that we have here already. Now, it's funny, you know that before we got married, as women, many of us asked the question, "Where is my husband?" And we got married, and then we're still asking ourselves this question, where is my husband? It's a very big question. It's like a blanket statement. Where is my husband? It's a question that many women have asked themselves over and over. And just like the other Khadija said in the chat box, so you got married and then you don't recognize this person anymore. Most definitely, you will ask the question, where's my husband? So it's quite funny. So yes, where is my husband? Very big questions. So I would like to talk from a woman's perspective before we move to the men. Why would a woman ask herself, where's my husband? Why would a woman ask that very big question, where's my husband? And I have some points lined up that I would like for us to look at. Now, I grew up in Ajegunle. For those of you who are familiar with Lagos, of course, you know that Ajegunle is a ghetto. And most of the time, half the time, women are asking, where is my husband? Where is my husband? Where my husband be? That's how we ask in our pidgin parlor. Where's my husband? Now, why would a woman ask that question? I know you're asking yourself that. Well, women in society, we were taught to depend solely on the men. That's how society raised us. That kind of cultural expectation, societal expectations, men are seen as demigods, alpha males. So automatically, we must depend on them to fulfill all our needs. Whether it's a financial need, it must be a man. Whether it's an emotional need, it must come from a man. Whether it's our spiritual need, it must be a man. So we were wired as women by society to always ask the question, where's my husband? Because you're depending on him for everything. Even sometimes the women depend on the man for as much as the air that they breathe. If their husband says don't breathe, they will hold that breath for as long as he wants. That would lead to the question, where is my husband? It could also be comparison on social media. You're looking at how other people are playing all lovey-dovey. People are showing their husbands, they're showing their children, they're showing, and then you are under this pressure. I want my own husband. Where's my husband? So marriage in that instance becomes like a pressure. You want to do it because everybody else is doing it. Even when you're not mentally ready for it, even when you are not emotionally ready for it, even psychologically, this is not where you should be at this point in your life. But your friends are getting married. Your sisters, the younger ones, everybody around you is doing wedding, and you're at a particular age, and everybody's asking, so where's your husband? When is he coming? When are we going to celebrate your own? Please, can you mute your mic?
Please
Help us
mute
mute
your
your mic,
mic.
please.
They are not talking. Please mute your mic. For me, please. Thank you.
So sorry about that. So it could be in terms of comparison. People are doing it, so you want to do it. Social media is pressuring you, they are peppering you, they are putting atarodo and hot pepper in your eyes when they show their kind of love, and so you keep asking yourself that big question. It could also be in a case of loneliness in marriage. Now, many people are married, but they are single. You find out that, okay, so you are married to this man who is physically present, is always there in the marriage. In the morning you wake up, you see him, but emotionally he's absent, he's unavailable. You can't talk to him about anything, you can't relate about anything. Two of you are just like strangers sharing space. So that could also pressure you to keep to ask the question, where is my husband? Because you don't know this person anymore. The one who came to toast you, the one who came to your family to beg for your hand, the one who was doing everything for you when you started the relationship is no longer there. This person is just living with you. And you know deep down that this person, you have no emotional connection, you have no physical connection, you are just living there. So it can beg the question, where is my husband? It could also be that this person is not meeting your expectations. They have gone low below your expectations. So the man is not providing as he should. The man is not leading from the front like he should as a man. The man is not showing you affection in the way that a woman dreams. Because of course, as women, you will agree with me that we have emotions. We have a lot of ways that we want our men to show us PDA. That's for those of you who don't know PDA, public display of affection. You want the man to always tell you well done when you do something small. You want him to take you out. You want him to show you off. And he's not doing any of this. Or when you started initially, when you started the relationship, he was doing all of that. And along the line, you lost him. He no longer cares. He just goes out and comes in. He doesn't even bring anything back for you. And you are just like, I don't think I can deal. Where is my husband exactly? So these points can actually make you ask yourself this very major question. Where is my husband? Because yes, you got married or you are in that relationship, you have expectations and they are not meeting it. You keep asking that question. Now, I know in your mind you're asking yourself this evening, so whose fault is it? Is it the woman's fault? Who's to blame? Who exactly should we be blaming? Is it the man? How did we get to ask the question, where is my husband? Now, I will tell you for free this night, it is not the woman's fault. It is not the woman's fault for desiring more. Now, hear me out. I'm not trying to place any blame on anyone in that relationship or that marriage. I'm going to balance it and you're going to get it now. Now, so it's not the woman's fault for desiring more in that relationship because every woman wants love. I'm very sure you as a woman here, you want somebody to love you and love you wholeheartedly. If they have said they love you, you want them to mean it, and everything they do showcases that love over and over again. That love is shown. You want that person to pay attention to you. Even when your ideas are not making sense, you want that person to at least listen to you, hear you out. You want a partner in that marriage, somebody you can build together, somebody you can say, okay, I have 15 naira, can you add 15 naira, let's do this. Somebody that I have this business idea, and he comes up and says, okay, so how can we grow this business? How can we nurture this idea and make it into something big? Every woman wants that. So you won't blame her for wanting, desiring more in that relationship. You won't fault her for saying, I want to be loved, I want attention, I want partnership in this relationship. And also, you can't blame the man. And I know the men were waiting to attack me, but sorry, spoilers alert. You cannot blame the man also for you not finding what you're looking for, because sometimes you find a man is doing his best and he's doing everything to provide, to be the father, to be the husband, to be that man, but then this man is stressed. Nobody's asking him, how are you? Nobody's telling him, well done. Nobody's telling him, oh, you're doing well. This man feels so underappreciated in that relationship that this man goes out by 4 a.m. in the morning, especially those of us in Lagos. You know how hectic it can be, and he doesn't get home till 11 p.m. and once he gets home, the first thing you're saying, Daddy Bisola, bring money. Oh, Baba Lagbaja, we need money for this. You are not even telling him thank you for the one he did in the morning. You have putting so much financial burdens on him. He has become so bent over because he's the one who's bringing money for food in the morning. He's the one who's thinking of house rent. He's the one who's paying the bills, everything. They say, oh, local government they came to collect TV tax. You are waiting for your husband. Oh, you want to buy your underwear. You're waiting for him. You're putting him under too much financial pressure, burden. So probably his salary is just, say for instance, 50,000. And then you have financially burdened him to go and live somewhere in Aja, where you know he cannot afford. And he's already thinking how he's going to get house rent, and you're burdening him that you're putting your children in one of the best schools. You cannot afford not to meet up with your class and your friends. Of course, that kind of man will never amount to much, because he's always stressed out. He's always thinking of the way forward. Or sometimes this man grew up in a family where he did not get love at all. His father never told his mother, I love you. He never saw it happen in his family. So he doesn't even know how to relate when you say, tell me you love me. He doesn't even know how to relate when you say, oh, hold me in public, because he's just looking at it as strange. This is not something that he's used to. So you can't put the blame on the man because he doesn't know. And so I'm going to tell you this evening that most of the time the real issues in why we ask where is my husband is because we have misaligned expectations and poor communication skills. Now, for those who are not too used to communication, that you don't talk to the person. You don't sit them down when it's very convenient to have that conversation with them. You just think that you are the only one who is struggling in that marriage. You are the only one that your expectations are not met. Have you asked yourself, is this man, is this woman, are their expectations met in this marriage? So you can go out and ask, where is my husband, just because you think you can. But at the end of the day, is this person, are they going through their own phase too? Emotionally, spiritually, otherwise, are they going through? And how are you helping them? Because over the years, marriage has taught me, for someone who over the years have learned to see the good, the bad, the ugly in marriage. Marriage has taught me that it's no longer all about you. If you keep asking, where is my husband? Where is my husband? Where is my husband? Your husband also, one way or the other, is asking, where's my wife? Have you ever asked yourself that in that marriage? Because you are thinking that other person is the problem, and the person is looking at you with side eye and saying you are definitely the problem in this marriage. So you're not asking and answering the question because you don't communicate, you don't speak, you don't have conversations that are deep-seated. One person wants to talk and the other person wants to do something else. One person is in the mood to want to express their deep emotions in that marriage, and the other person is saying, look, I want to sleep, tomorrow I'm going to work, and they are turning their back on you. So you people don't have deep-seated conversations. You people are not building anything together. You are just, like I said earlier, you're just sharing space. So you have misaligned expectations in that marriage. You have poor communications. Now, because of time, I know you'll be asking, so what can we do? What can be the solution? How can we solve this? I will tell you as a woman, for the women this evening, if you have not thought about it before, please start thinking about it. Stop bottling up your emotions. Stop thinking that the man is a genie. He can read your emotions. He can know what you're going through at every point. Talk to him. Make your whatever you feel, speak very clearly. Let him know that that thing is paining you, but don't talk to him in a situation where you are nagging. It becomes like every day you just want to nag about this issue. No, don't. Many men don't like women who nag. I understand we always, as women, there's a tendency for you to want to say your mind. But please, try to control yourself when that urge comes and be open. Tell your partner, because when you were dating, you always talk about everything. When you were courting, you always talked about everything. So why won't you talk about everything in your marriage? Why are you looking for your husband? Where is my husband all over the place when he's just standing in front of you? And you can look for a convenient time, sitting down and call him fine names. Don't call him Baba Lagbaja. Don't call him Baba Tamadu. Call him something sweet. Call him when you know he can listen to you and speak to him. Then as a woman, please invest in your personal growth. I have seen many women, I've been like that before. You lose yourself in a marriage because you're busy taking care of everybody else. And so at that point, you become pressured and bitter because you feel that nobody cares about you. But the moment you start investing in your personal growth, you start realizing that you have to balance life, because you will get to a point where everybody will shift and it remains only you to analyze what you've done with your life. Do you want to stay maybe when you're in your 40s, your 50s, and look at younger girls and begin to feel angered because they have gone far and you're still stuck in limbo? No. Invest in your personal growth. Nobody will do it for you. You have to sit down and ask yourself, what am I good at? What skill can I learn? What can I do differently? How can I impact myself? There are a lot of skills out there that you can do. You don't have to go to school for it. You don't have to get a university degree for it. Skills that you can learn with your hand, skills that you can learn, a lot of things you can do online. Thank God for phones. Just go there, type. If you love to do tailoring, how do I do it better than the next person? Go and learn it. If you like hairdressing, go and learn something that sets you apart from the next person. And invest in that, your personal growth. Don't just gather those information and hide it in your pocket. Don't lose yourself in that marriage. That's a big disservice to you, because God did not put you on this earth to only serve people. At the end of the day, you answered for yourself. Those children that you're carrying on your head, you will not answer for them. That husband that you're carrying like walk up, you will not answer for him. Everybody will answer for themselves. That's how life is. It's not me trying to be harsh here. Now, the big one this night. Please, women, shift from this mentality that this man must complete me. Oh, this man, he is, if I don't see him, I cannot do anything. Because whether you like it or not, one day, both of you will be separated. Either by death, by divorce, or by people saying, oh, I just need a break. Because you were not born together, it will happen. So that's the harsh reality. So you shift from this mentality that society have put you, that the man must complete you, and begin to tell yourself that we complement each other. So if my husband is bringing A to the table, he might not have a job, he might not have money to give, and you have money, but your husband have ideas. Your husband is the one that when he talks somewhere, when he goes somewhere, people listen. Come together, bring that your money, let him bring his ideas, let him bring his confidence, let him bring that his personality, and you people begin to work something out. I'm telling you from experience, it will not happen overnight. But trust me, with constantly telling yourself we complement each other. He does not complete me. I'm a different person. I'm 100% Idara, and he is 100% himself. Until you get to that point, then you say, okay, so how do we complement each other in this marriage? Then that's where you get solutions. Now for the men, because I will not talk without telling the men also, because we are all partners in progress in this. For us, our daddies in the house, please be intentional about your presence. We women, we love your money, yes. I will not deny that we love money, but we also need your time. We need your affection. We need your leadership. We need you to lead in every sense. Many homes these days, women are the ones leading. They are pushing from the front. And the men are just so relaxed, letting women carry their responsibilities. And then they look at their children tomorrow and see that they have failed. And then they look for everybody to blame but themselves. Don't be that kind of father, that you just drop money and that's the only thing you came to this world to do. Please, let us not be asking where's my husband because you did not give us time. Let us not be asking where's my husband because when you're supposed to tell me I love you, you are shy because you are not used to it. Go and learn how to say I love you. Open your mouth and tell your wife. We love to hear it. When she's doing well, pat her on the back and say, well done, God bless you. She will want to do more. You will see that woman want to turn her head and work for you and overdo for you. Lead, please, that is lead. Be the leader in your home. Whether you are leading in terms of prayers, whether you're leading in terms of leading your children right, showing them how the world should be. Don't leave it to your wife. Women, we are weaker vessels. I will say that with all sense of responsibility. We cannot do your job for you. We cannot be daddies when a daddy is around. It's too much responsibility. I have seen cases where a child will do something wrong, and the mother will say, wait, let your father come. And the child will start crying because he knows that when his father comes, he will hear it. Be that kind of father that your presence is felt, even when you're not at home. And also learn to listen without being defensive. Many men don't listen to their wives. They just feel they know it all. Like, you can't tell me what I know. I'm the man of this house. I'm the one paying the bills. What can you tell me? In short, your head is blocked. You don't know anything. But trust me, God put women in a place where we see what you don't see as men. We might not know how to present it to you, but we see what you don't see. And so when a woman keeps harping on something, pay attention, listen, because you might just be saving yourself and your family from a mishap.
Wow.
Listen very, very well. And then understand your love language. That is very important. A man and a woman have their love language. Do you understand your wife's love language? Does she understand your love language? Do you people have the love language that even when the room is crowded, you look at each other and then you understand where you're coming from and where you're going? Do you? Nigerian men, when they talk about romance and love, they have left the WhatsApp group. Many Nigerian men. Please, that is in the house today. Learn to be that man that shows his wife unconditional love, because that's the person that will be with you till the end. You will find out that your best friend that you used to go and hang out with and drink with will not be with you when better sickness catch you. That woman will be there doing things for you, because when you had the strength, you were there for her. When a woman loves you genuinely, she will do anything for you. Trust me. And so for the couples, because of our time, I know I've spent more than 15 minutes already.
Yes,
For the
you have,
couples,
please.
I'm going to, sorry, please. I'll just wrap up quickly now. So
Okay.
for the couples, I'll just say teamwork. You should have the teamwork mindset, because people will talk. Families will say she's controlling you, she's using jazz on you, you're not listening to anybody. But when they know that you're standing on the two of you are facing one direction on one matter, nobody comes in anyhow and begins to try to waver you anyhow. No, because marriage is supposed to be partnership, not a rescue mission. Counseling matters. Once in a while, get counseling from people who are who have certificates in counseling, or your pastor or your imam or those ones. Unless they are certified counselors, please get a professional when you want to talk about your marriage, because sometimes these people project their own experiences on you. But when you get a professional who's talking from a professional standpoint, you will definitely get the right answers and you know how to deal with it. Then get mentorship or marriage enrichment programs that can help you. Go to YouTube. Be like my friend Khadijat. Go to YouTube and watch plenty podcasts. Learn things.
Really?
And love yourself. And remember, love is a daily choice. Trust me, not just a wedding vow. It's a choice that you need to make daily. I want to love this person. I want to love this person. Even when the person is hard to love, you've already made that decision. I want to love this person. So you're sticking with it. Now, lastly, before I leave, and I must say thank you so much for allowing me to waste so much time this evening.
In fact, we really did wasted our time.
So when a woman cries, where's my husband? It is not about location. It's not about where he is. It's about connection. Every marriage, believe me, thrives when presence, communication, and intentional love meet. Thank you, everyone, and have yourself a good.
Thank you so much. Thank you for